Assalamualaikum and welcome to Political Insights. Today, we are going to talk about the book, or one could be said that the magnum opus of George Orwell himself, which is Animal Farm. So, Animal Farm is a story, or basically an allegory, about the Russian Revolution, and it was of the 1917 Russian Revolution, the first revolution, and at the same time, it was published in 1945. The context of the book starts within a farm called Old Manor, which is ruled by an old pig called Old Major. So all the animals will often respect Old Major, and people will also, the animals within the animal farm, view Old Major as a very respected fellow member within the animal farm. So within this summary itself, it suggests that after Old Major died, there were fights between the animals themselves in trying to become the successor of Old Major. So throughout the story, it tells about how one animal gains power, at the same time also how one also loses power, and how important it is to take care of the area that you live in. So the setting of the animal farm, it starts with an animal farm itself, and is being ruled by an old pig named Old Major. Old Major had the idea of animalism, a term called animalism, that believes that humans have wronged them, and animals should not follow what humans do. So throughout the story, it suggests that afterwards, the successor of Old Major, after Old Major died, they tried to manifest the idea of animalism within the farm. But also, even so, there are a lot of complications afterwards, so that's why I will discuss it with you today. Continuing with the animal farm itself, within the animal farm, under the ideology of animalism, they also have a codified law, they also have also practices that they adhere to, and within this time they also have an anthem to begin with, and to go against any humans that may oppress them. So this comes to a fact where there is an idea, there's two significant figures after Old Major, which is Snowball and Napoleon. So Snowball, we can be seen within the story itself, is quite a moderate, while Napoleon can be seen as quite an extremist in the sense of how practicing animalism. So it's important to understand the significant figures of Napoleon and also Snowball within the story itself. It is because Napoleon and Snowball had power struggle within the animal farm itself to exert their own interpretation of animalism. Napoleon, on the other hand, got the upper hand because he used Machiavellian methods to actually gain power, and one of the reasons is through having propaganda to undermine Snowball, at the same time using its own police force within the animal farm itself, which is guard dogs, to cast away Snowball. So it suggests that in politics within itself, even though in an allegory within an animal farm, it suggests that power means everything, especially in terms of gaining it and exercising the power within an area or territory. Now we can see, as a conclusion, how politics is actually exercised and manifest within the story of Animal Farm itself. We can see how Napoleon actually exercises power through propaganda and also through barring people of other species from education and believing. And at the same time, for other people who do not really believe in that, his interpretation of animalism is being cast away, and how Napoleon cast away is normal. So within this idea itself, within this book, we can see that politics is a very nuanced topic to begin with, even if it is an allegory of the Russian Revolution. But to know more, you need to buy your own copy of George Orwell's Animal Farm. I'll see you next time in Political Insights. Assalamualaikum.